Guys, welcome to today's video. Something crazy happened, so I just wanted to share it with you guys. When I recorded this video, I didn't really have my audio and video on, so I didn't realize that. So I'm having to record it separately. But yesterday, I made a post saying, if you want to, I didn't have an idea to make a video on a community post, and someone said to do a prank video. So here it is, me doing a prank video. I'm gonna pretend to give 100 million to a beggar in town and see how they react. Of course, I'm not actually gonna give away 100 million because that is a ridiculous amount of gold, and yeah, I think it'll be probably too much. But I'm like really set to really convince someone that I wanna give them 100 million for legit. As you can see, I was explaining this in town in expedition camp to people, and two of them here, as you can see, they actually followed me into this map, so I knew not to do it with them because they know it's a prank and what's going on. So I just decided to find someone unsuspecting, and here we go. We got some takers, and we're gonna be finding people who literally don't know me or don't know of my channel because they might think it's a prank. And I wanted to see how badly they wanted to get the gold, to get some people in town to engage with it, because the more people that engage with it, the more believable it is for everyone, I think. So I'm just trying to chat up the community here instead of randomly posting what they buy and sell, so people would be more inclined to believe this. I found Scooby Poo here. I saw that he wasn't friends with me, so I knew he didn't know me or heard of me before. So as you can see, I show him 99 million, and when I go actually trade, I was gonna cancel immediately, but I thought I'd mess with him, so I said, "Oh, confirm," because like I pretended like he wasn't confirming to make it look like it's his fault, and this way he doesn't think I'm actually not the person confirming. This is classic stuff people do when they try to scam you and stuff. But obviously this isn't a scam, it's just a prank. So I'm telling him here to click it again, and oh, he's telling me to click it again, and it didn't work. So I just canceled and told him that I'll try again, just because there's some problem and it's not working again. I'm gonna go back and put the 99 million again, so he thinks I'm being legit. The first time I did that on purpose, and the second time I just decided not to play around too much with him. I kind of started feeling bad because he was really legit believing he was actually getting 99 million. This is when I decided to tell him that it's a prank, and I'm not actually giving him, just because I didn't want him to think, I didn't want him to get really upset. I do care about hurting people's feelings. So here, I'm telling in town that he thought he was getting it for real. So I messaged him because I felt bad for him. I said, haha, sorry, here's 10 million for your time again, because I feel bad, which was true. I did feel pretty bad that I didn't give it to him when he legit thought it was real. So here it is, me again giving 10 million and canceling it immediately because he just fell for it again. Like, I did feel bad genuinely, but I thought it'd be funnier if I pranked him. So I just went for the lols and pranked him again. And he thought it was funny as well, because he wasn't expecting it. He thought I was legit giving it to him this time. Anyway, so that is one person in town. So I decided to come into another town here, as you can see, and ask people around here if anyone wasn't interested. As soon as I got in, there was already a person who was begging here, no low ball. She said a pretty nice name, I guess. Don't lowball people. They said, please give me gold, I'm poor. And here someone, yeah, so I'm saying here, who wants the same amount of gold, the same thing as last map, to swap it up a little bit and see. I can see people around here. Someone said troll, someone said need gold and all that kind of stuff. So just to personally ask people, I said, how much do you have? No Lobal said all you have, which is like, a lot of gold. I decided to mess with Slow Race again, so I asked him how much he wanted as well. I just asked a few people in town how much they wanted, just because, to change things up a little bit and make it seem real, so a few people at least believe them. In the end, I decided to trade with no lowball, um, just because he was begging from before, so he would think it's like a legitimate trade. So I was actually giving him the right amount of gold. And as you can see, I'm showing him the gold. He said, please, no joke, I need gold back, because a lot of people obviously wouldn't think they're actually getting this, because this amount of gold, because it is a ridiculous amount of gold. So then I decided to change it up a little bit. So I said, I'll give him this to Elite Awakening Gym, so it's more than 100 million plus. And he said, oh my god, you're the best. It was so naive person, like he actually legit thought it was real. This time I didn't know what to really say, because like uh, yeah, so I was just laughing at this point. That's right. Yeah, I was really laughing, but obviously um and I accidentally sent that. I meant to cross that out, and he said why, and I just said accent. It wasn't meant for him, that was meant for you guys. And then obviously I said, you ready to be 100 million plus? And then Novolova said, always am. And this is when I went for the cancel, and and I said, I'm sorry, try again. Because you always gotta throw them off their game. They think they're getting it, but you just blame it on something. Always it's either lag or you're not clicking, even though they are. And this just makes things seem like you're so close to getting it, which builds up a lot of tension. As you can see, this is me here going for a second time. I'm going here, and this is where I fuck up major. Sorry for the language. This is where I mess up randomly, and I actually give the goal. Like I legit accidentally go and press confirm when I should have pressed. I went to press cancel, and I accidentally pressed confirm. And I was freaking at that point, and I was like, oh my god, no, this was a prank. I didn't mean to give you. Can I have it back, please? Because I just started freaking out. Like, then I told the person that it was for a YouTube video and not actually legit. Told him my channel name, Navguard, as you can see on the video. And he actually left the chat at this point, which scared the shit out of me, and told everyone in town, oh my god, I just got 99.99999 million. And someone said no one cares. All I obviously care. Then I'm obviously telling at chat it was a prank, please give it back, just because I thought in case he blocked me already or didn't get my messages. And then I said, I accidentally gave you. Sloris here said he knew it was a prank all along, but obviously no lowball didn't. At this point, I really didn't know what to do other than ask for the gold back. And once you give it, that's it. I can't really report the person, because nothing happens, because I voluntarily gave the gold. Anyway, I said, don't be like that, be a nice person, because it was a prank and it was for a YouTube video. And what did you give him? Anyway, I didn't even wanna. Here you can see I accidentally gave 100 mil right here, or at least 1 million off 100 mil. And yeah, it was a troll, but the mouse glitch. I was like scrolling here like this, and then I accidentally, yeah, I don't even know, just a spaz. Yeah, meant to say cancel, but I don't know. At this point, like, I was like, and he said no. Finally, he doesn't want to give me back the gold which I gave him, and this is when I started freaking out. I was like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? Like, legit 100 million. That's a lot of gold, but you can, like, some people can use that for months and years and still have plenty of left. And then I was telling him it was just a joke. Come on, same thing again. Because when you would do that, there's nothing else you can do. Once it's given, it's gone. It's like out of my read. And I said, come on, man. And he said, I'm actually a girl. And I said, I don't care you about your gender. I just want my gold back. Like, that's not my point. Anyway, and then someone asked me what's going on, and this is when it just dawned on me, and this is when I was like, I'm never gonna try something like this, because at this point I had, like, honestly, I thought even if I accidentally gave the gold, it would say cancel, because pretty much everyone in this town will have at least one gold, which means even if someone in their inventory has more than one gold, they won't be able to accept 99,999,999 gold, because that's the maximum amount. It will just say max inventory and can't hold any more gold. So I felt pretty good, but this person, for some random reason, had like no gold with them at all, which is why even though I clicked it, it actually gave. As you can see, yes, he said, I'm not greedy. I love your channel and your videos help me a lot. So at this point, I was really relieved. I felt really good. He said, I gave back to you, but can I keep 50 million? I obviously said no, because that's a lot of gold. And if she was a true fan, would give it back. As you can see, putting it back here. And at this point, I was really happy. And I was like, thank you so much for giving it back. And oh my god, and yeah, that's right. Sloris was like, oh my god, it was real, and he actually canceled the trade, and he was like messing with me, like how I normally mess with other people. And I was like, this is karma. This is like next level karma. I was like, oh my god, I don't even know what to say except, just give it back. I just reacted with an oh my god, and said, please give it back to me. And then somebody here says, Handsome, give me a passive, which is which I ignored because I'm not really in the right mind. As you can see here, we're trying again. I said, please, and he said, okay. And this time I thought it was a prank again. I obviously confirmed it immediately because I wanted the gold back, even if he accidentally pressed confirm. So I'd get it immediately. I tell him, please don't prank me this time. And he said, okay, but be careful next time. So at this point, I kind of felt a little better. And he said, don't trade if you're not willing to give. So I did kind of feel bad. It was partly my fault. And he said, accidents can happen, and it does happen all the time. And I said, thanks. And this time he actually gave it to me, which I was really shocked, because there isn't that many people in Arcane Legend who will actually give the gold back to you. Anyway, I finally felt really relieved and happy, and told everyone in town she gave me the gold back, so people don't, report her, because yeah, it was a big thing to give someone 100 million back, as you can see. And then that person no longer went back to begging in town, surprisingly. And I can't believe someone actually gave it back. And good to see there's still good people in AL. Obviously, this doesn't mean you can trust other people. And he said, NP. So don't trust other people in life. And he said, be careful. Then I said, thanks. Let's not try that ever again. Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face.
Tell me that you love me.